of the time I got this question about how can you spot a narcissist in the beginning of a relationship. So this is how you can spot a narcissist. When you are dealing with a narcissist, the narcissist is gonna come with so much speed. They're gonna love bomb you. When I say love bomb you, they're gonna be all over you. And during that process, they are testing your boundaries and they are breaking your boundaries. Let's say, for instance, you've told this man or this woman that they should not call you at this certain time of the day or at this certain time of the night because probably you are working or you are sleeping. And this, if you're dealing with a narcissist, they're gonna call you at that time. And if you don't pick, they will complain to you and they will say things like, oh, I called you that time and you didn't pick. And if you say, okay, but I already told you that you should not be calling me that time, do you know what they're going to say to you? Well, it's just because I couldn't stop thinking about you. You know, I couldn't help myself. I know it's because you do not love me as much as I do love you. So these are the things they're going to tell you. And instead of you, if you're not smart enough, instead of you telling them, well, I didn't do anything wrong here, you're the one that did something wrong, you will find yourself trying to explain and be telling them things like, oh, it's not because I don't love you, I do love you. And if you're not smart enough, you don't want them to feel that you don't love them because you actually love this person. And the only way that you would think that you should show them is to let them continue breaking your boundaries. So because they have broken your boundaries and they have flipped it on you by saying words like you don't love them, now you're going to allow them to be calling you during those odd hours. So, but if you are smart enough, you can tell them, oh, yes, I love you, but these are times that I don't want anyone to call me. These are times that I'm sleeping. These are times that I'm busy. So be wise. Don't let the narcissist break your boundaries, especially at the beginning of the relationship. That is where you're going to tell them what you want. And if they cannot maintain or respect your boundaries, then you have to let them go. So that's how you can know in the beginning of the relationship that you are dealing with a narcissist. So let's talk about hoovering. What does it mean for a narcissist to hoover their victim back into the relationship? And when do they use the statics? So, hoovering is when the narcissists have seen that you want to leave and they're gonna try to let you stay. And they're gonna do the things that you've been asking them to do. And they're gonna say the words that you have always asked them to say. They're gonna treat you the way that you've always asked them to treat you. So that is how they hoover. And when do they use the statics? Narcissists only use the statics when after you have complained so many times, you've cried, you've begged them to act right, to treat you right, you've done all you can for the relationship to work. And then you got to a point when you got tired and you want to leave. They can know that you want to leave because the way you act, and they will know. And the sooner that they notice that you want to leave, they will start doing all those things that you have been asking them to do. They will start to treat you nicely. They will start to do things around the house. They will do all the things that you were complaining so that you will stay. And most of the time, the victim will stay. But after the victim decides to stay, thinking that the narcissists have changed, after a little while, these narcissists will go back to their old ways. And sometimes they can even do worse than they have done before. So that is when they use hoovering. And that is how a lot of people have got stuck into the relationship. Because whenever they want to leave, the narcissist will start acting right. And in their mind, they will think that this narcissists have changed. And let's be real. Every victim loves their narcissist partner. That's why they dated him or that's why they married them in the first place. But at the end of the day, these narcissists are just using them to get their supply. And that is why you have to know the signs and you have to walk away because relationship with a narcissist will never get better because it is so hard for a narcissist to accept that something is wrong with them. Because let's be real, it's only when somebody accepts that something is wrong with them, that's the time they will start to work and change those things that are wrong. But if a person thinks that nothing is wrong with them, then they will not have any reason to try to change anything in their life. So that is over it. So watch out.